Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the Cards and Castles tournament. We're going to get started against Scare Owl. I've never done this before. I think we can just challenge. So we're gonna get started with our first match. This is like a 30+ person tournament, so it's gonna be kind of interesting. Double elimination, which means we get one chance if we lose. Ooh. One chance if we lose to redeem ourselves. So I'm gonna start off probably actually just full keep all of this. Yeah, pretty solid. So I was gonna talk a little bit about what I expect to see from this tournament, because there's been a very devastating list on ladder currently. Oh wow, what a hand. In the form of Ragnar OTK, which just is an OTK list that comes down turn 10 and kills you from hand with like no counterplay. I noticed that every single other match in this lobby is playing that list, so I didn't want to play it. I was debating it. I was trying to figure out like a counter list to it, and I don't think there is a counter list that exists, so I don't expect to go super far in this tournament. But we'll see how it goes. So our opponent just played probably Backdraft, which is a trap that does 4 damage to a creature that I play. So I want to play the rats here, and probably bait out the Backdraft with like Bandit in the future. I could have even done that this turn. It might have been a bit hasty to play the coin. Typically I'd play the coin to like play into the Spitefish, or like all of my 3 drops that I've got going on here. But we can just Bandit and play a Peasant if we really have to. I will take some knobs. And just in case the Backdraft pings hits these, I guess we'll just go face here, I don't know. Let's proc. So it does 4 overwhelm damage, which means the rest of the damage is split randomly, and we do get rewarded with a creature, which is actually pretty perfect for that 3 damage we lined up on the structure. So if the top, like, let's say the top, like, 5 players out of the top 8 in this game, if they aren't all Ragnar players, I'm gonna be genuinely surprised. It's such a bonkers broken deck. I'm gonna be so surprised. I played a bunch of test matches against it. I played like probably 20 matches at least, and I won once out of like 20 matches, so 5% win rate. That's what we're banking on here. We can Baptism. Yeah, I think we're gonna start with this. We're gonna start Baptism. We'll take the structure. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of stuff that deals with the structure. See if we get a playable card here. We do! Oh, that's actually solid. Madness or Frostbite? What am I fearful of in the future? This person's not playing Tombs, interestingly enough. I don't know what that means particularly, but I guess we'll grab... Winds in the North is pretty solid. We'll grab this. Because this can Frostbite, or it can do a little movement shenanigan. So if in the late game I'm searching for a lethal and my opponent's body blocking a bunch, then we can play this. Not very clear on the card, but I believe it draws a line down the center of the board and it pushes anything on this side forwards. Anything on this side it pushes the other way. Could be wrong though. I'm not sure if the back pieces get pushed. It might just be like the front 4 rays. Flare does not hit face. Okay, this is going to be a bit annoying. We have Everyone in the tournament is in this little lobby here. So we're going to be constantly getting pop-up messages. But oh well. Shaman. Yeah, I'll probably just ignore this for now. And then either go... We could go Wizard. Right, I'm gonna play a 3-drop here, right? I could go into Wizard. But I kind of want to get the Spitefish down at some point too. I want to make good use of my mana this turn. Let's see. What events can I draw from this? I could get more rats. Let's play this actually. We'll start with this and see what he's got. Another imp? Oh, Drain Life's really strong too though. This also means that I know what's coming in his top deck though. Drain Life. Drain Life is just so solid. I don't think I can pass this up. They buffed this card recently and it's super broken. So is everything in this game. He's playing the 3/3. Yeah, I think we can get away with this. If I want to make full use of my mana pool, I could pre-mugging. I don't think that's a terrible idea. We're gonna have to find 3 damage on this anyways, right? Could vanish the imp. Nah. Vanish might be cool with the wizard in the future. We'll see. Yeah, so Drain Life was buffed recently. 3 damage to a unit, heal your castle for the same amount. Kind of crazy. Okay, yeah, Witch Doctor, fair enough. This does set up a Drain Life as well on our 3/3 here. So we're on 6 next turn. I could even vanish the Spitefish now, bring it back to hand, cost 2 less. A lot of options here, actually. We can Baptism. I wasn't sure what the order of card draw was there, actually, because we saw... I'm not sure if there is an order. We saw 3 cards. We saw the 3/3 Charger. He didn't draw a card, right? Oh, we're getting... Getting a card discarded. Because there's the 3/3 Charger, then there was the Imp... And then, I can't remember the third card. Oh, the third card was the one that I stole. Okay, deletes the Vanish. Sure. So still the 3/3 to come. We still have Drain Life coming. Pretty much we're just gonna do this, and then I think we just play another Spitefish. I could do the Wizards into a 1-cost though. It doesn't really help me, so we'll just do that. And Body Block. Turn up the volume. Keep having to mess with my volume settings every time I play a new game. The 3-3 does pop down. We get 2 cards. So I was thinking I could baptize in this, or I could play the mugging if we get enough wizards. And I think I like that. So let's try for the wizards. We don't get it, that's unfortunate, but Strength of Will is solid. Actually, do I even care about the 3-1? What if we just go face for 4 here? I might want to save this for a better target. Actually, I should have Burning Sun, I'm stupid. Before I played that. Okay. Yeah, this was the better play. I guess we'll just take 1 damage on our 3-1. Whoops. Play the Power Sink. So this goes to bottom of deck. Probably Drain Life. I don't really have a ton of massive creatures. Drain Life's just super solid. Madness is really annoying too, though. Might need to watch out for that one. Let's get rid of Drain Life. But that's some good information we gathered. There's a Madness card. Got the Dark Mirror and got... no more Drain Life. Just has the deal 7? Curse of Death, so that's fine. So this means our Pterodactyl's coming down and just dying immediately, but we still get the gift effect. It's really sad that I played the Burning Sun. I misplayed Burning Sun, because we even have Firestorm here. Yeah, we could have cleared these 1-1s, and then still had our 3-1 survive. Sad. Misplays. Oh. Well, that's a top deck, isn't it? We do know that there's the 7 damage card in our opponent's hand, so I don't know about playing this just yet. Could go for Baptism's actually potentially solid here. It's a good Firestorm potentially, but like we could Baptism the Magician here. Then we go to what? Down to 7. Down to 6, then back up to 9. Is that like too expensive? I think it's fine. Cool, okay, so we got some of these cards. Yeah, that's excellent for the future. Oh, I have 10 cards in hand? I miscounted? Wait, what if I just, like, healed? Sure. Damn, I miscounted. I thought I was gonna be left on 9 cards here. Oh well, it doesn't matter. So we get a massive Sea Dragon next. So usually I want to save this when I've got a Druid card in hand, because this thing will discard Contraband, so any card that's not in my faction. And you get a very specific, unique bonus for each, and the Druid card gives him, what's it called? Haste? Berserk? Yeah, he gets Berserk from the Druid card. He gets, Shroud, is it Shroud? Yeah, Shroud from the Spirit Blast. And this gives him Chain Lightning, actually, which is pretty cool. So, Firestorm is kind of solid here. Oh, Burning Sun would have been cool too. Right, do I want to play this? I think I'm not sure. Because this thing will also delete my Firestorm and give him Overwhelm. I could go for, like... I actually could just kill the thing with Forest Revolt, right? I misplayed if I wanted to do that, though. Because I needed to Forest Revolt, hit all 3 of them in here. Yeah, Forest Revolt was solid. Wow, misplaying so hard. God damn it. I guess this still works. Because these things immediately attack, so we get to actually trade off all of them. I could actually just do this. Yeah, okay, we got it. Cool. Then we'll follow up with the elephant. Alright, solid. We did drop our druid cards, but that's okay. Yeah, stream's gonna be on a 10-minute delay. I figured I would just do that. That's what we do for Faria tournaments. The rules were kind of unclear for this one, but they're figuring things out. Okay, so this... I might as well just Strength of Will this. It's a 6/6, right? Not terrible. This, if I do this though, then we get bursted with the 7 damage. Like, that's a guarantee. Which is kind of sad. But it would make way for the dragon in the future, right? What else do I do here, though? I need to do something with my mana. I'd like to keep this for the dragon. What if we just go for a smaller boy? I don't know. Nah, this is probably fine. We could also, like, Firestorm. I don't know. You know what, let's Firestorm. It's fine. We get some pings. I do lose 1 damage, I guess, by not Strength of Willing here. First. Whoops. But that's okay. Not as... Yeah, this would have been a 4/4 actually, not a 6/6. Okay, we play a peasant. We could just play Kunai. Actually, I could just play this. Since we did... Yeah, we just do that. Because now we have actually a card still to discard. The Sea Dragon only discards 1 of each card. So, still got a discard target. Should be good. Did we play around all the cards we've seen now so far? The Drain was deleted. We had the 7 damage. What was the other event? I've forgotten. Horseman! Second Horseman. Found the Drain life anyways, okay. I kind of want to wait on the dragon until we build up some more cards, though. Again, I still do really want that druid card. The necromancer card gives him last will. I haven't quite tested this enough, but I think what the last will is like deal 1 damage to everything, or everything loses 1 life. Oh, so backdraft being played here, we can actually cancel the effect, I think, by playing this, because we know this is -3/-3. I guess we'll find out. Oh, that didn't work? Unless that's not backdraft. Okay. We have Smuggling Ring now, so let's get rid of this. I think End of Days isn't going to be useful this matchup, so we'll delete this. That's what I love about that card. Druid card's sick. I could have maybe played Captain Harker there, but I wanted to see what we were drawing. Okay, just take the values. We can play this, discard a card, and can't really do much else, so I guess we'll just play a peasant. Yeah, I probably should have played the captain there, I guess. I was thinking maybe I'd get something playable, but yeah. I'm just unsure if this is still backdraft or not. Because there's some kind of weird mechanics in this game and inconsistencies. I thought that would trigger backdraft by playing the pterodactyl, but maybe not. Because this person's also generated a bunch of random cards too. There was the mage, the 5-cost mage, so could have a randomly generated trap. Played imp a couple times. Okay, we can probably go dragon here. Because we actually have a target with the 1/1. Oh, I don't have Overwhelm though. Oh, but I have Chain Lightning. Right, okay, so that'll work. Then I've got 2 left to spend on a peasant, I guess. Yeah, so Chain Lightning's gonna hit face, so that's cool. Oh, it's landmine. For a second I thought it was the ninja trap, and I just played super hard into a kill spell. Could have probably thought about that one a little harder. No, because, yeah, right, I already attacked with a creature. Okay. It was a rune trap after all. Firestorm. So our opponent's got 1 card left, so we're in a pretty good spot. We should pretty convincingly win now. Especially with the Winds of the North sticking around. I actually thought the discard order was left to right. Right, I guess that's not true for the dragon for some reason. Like I said, inconsistencies. So a lot of cards that discard cards will discard from the left side of your hand first. So yeah, some inconsistencies. That one seems like a random discard. Alright, we might as well play a paladin here. Do something with our mana, and then we have a strength of will set up for next turn. Going into top deck mode a little bit. Oh! Got the structure. Flare was the other card, so one of my cards is up here. Kind of unfortunate. I don't want to play the Paladin right now. I think we're gonna hold off just in case something spooky comes down. We still have a lot of card advantage, at least for now, until the mage is drawn. But we've got a bunch of cards we can draw into as well that fill the hand back. Ah, fantastic. Gotta love the dwarven weapons. Okay, so we could paladin this. That's a solid paladin target. We had to avoid the lava font. And then just play a 1/1. Could spend my mana here on dwarven weapons, I guess. No, it doesn't really accomplish much. We'll probably just go for Strength of Will. We can probably want to kill this thing. So just Strength of Will and kill it. This will be a 7/7, which is still vulnerable to another Overwhelm. What is that card called? Dragon's Fire? Yeah, I think it's Dragon's Fire. Witch Doctor behind. Okay. Does that change anything? I don't know. I think I still need to kill this with the Paladin Strength of Will. Oh, I forgot I had this, which just pushes my units. Isn't that a lethal? Right, okay. I guess we just have lethal. I'll take it. Okay, we even get quests from the tournament stuff. Cool. So I'm not sure where I need to enter matches and stuff. But gonna look at the next match. Oh, wait, I just got automatically pushed up. How did that happen? Interesting. This is kind of a little bit messy. There's like so much chat going on all in the same lobby. But we're gonna move on to round 2 against MT Explore. Alright. I realized I was muted for that entire last match, so that's unfortunate. But, we got a ways to wait for the next losers bracket. We're quite high up there, so we're gonna chat about the decks a little bit, just to kill the time. So what happened there was Ragnar OTK, like I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, absolutely impossible list to fight. Just absurd power level. Even we got super lucky. I was hoping to get super lucky because that's the only way to win the matchup. We got the one druid card, which is the ranger. This guy, the Northwood Ranger, this guy's pretty solid into clearing tombs. The tombs are the ones you want to clear because of the combo. Just when it kills all of the tombs, tombs count as enemies. And so for Ragnar's ability, each enemy that's pinged, he does 2 damage. So this was a solid pickup. Wasn't enough, unfortunately. We didn't actually lose. We didn't die on the spot, to be fair. The Ragnar got us down to like 4 HP, so I had a glimmer of hope in my eyes, but then I just had the burn damage in hand, of course. And yeah, the combo pretty much is 8 for Ragnar. Which, if you don't know what Ragnar is this guy. So 2 damage anytime an enemy takes lightning damage, which is just a subtype for a lot of certain spells, and this guy's got Chain Lightning as an ability. And then you pair this up with Yarem Lightning, which it does lightning damage, 3 damage to everything, including tombs, which, like I mentioned, count as enemies. So that's just 2 damage for every unit that gets hit, and then all goes face, and you just die in 1 shot. And all of this can be played with from hand with 0 counterplay, which is very fun. But yeah, I mean, that was super expected. Like I said, coming into this tournament, I knew I was going to lose as soon as we faced a Ragnar list. 5% win rate against that type of deck. But we'll talk about my own list. Now, I'm not playing anything like super... how do we say? Super kind either. I'm playing Contraband, a very control list. Contraband's another thing that I think a lot of players hate, myself included. I don't know, there's a lot of cards in here that are questionable. But Contraband essentially is cards that don't belong to their owner's played factions. So it makes it impossible to play around anything just because you pull cards from anything in the game, so you completely break color identity. And this is a great way to bully your opponent. Like, I'm playing Crusaders plus Pirates. I could get a backdraft as a trap, play it down. My opponent's like, well, I don't know what that is. I guess I'll just play into stuff. And we just get free procs. So, basically just a lot of control cards. I put all the OP cards in this list. Captain Harker, pretty OP. All of the AoE cards are super bonkers right now, so we put all of that stuff in. Infestation, you saw in my last match. I pulled this up. I was really happy to draw into this, because this was my one counter that I was using for Ragnar, just because it messes up the deck a little bit. You summon 3 rats, which for one thing, these things don't spawn tombs, and they also can deal with tombs. They're just 1/1 bodies. So tombs spawn off of 3 cost or higher creatures. And so that does that, and then it also shuffles 3 rats into your opponent's deck, which is a useless creature for them. So anytime that they use that very valuable card draw at the start of their turn, they have a chance of drawing into a rat, which really messes with the combo. So that was one card. Con Artist does a similar thing. It shuffles 3 items into your opponent's deck, and they cost 4 more, so this also screws with your opponent's deck. So this was the idea. I just put the one of Con Artist for consistency, so we'd have 3 copies of cards doing this. And yeah, it worked pretty well. Like, that last match we had was probably the best. Like, that was the best matchup RNG I could have hoped for in that matchup, and we still ended up losing. And then some other cards in here, like the one of Pterodactyl is pretty solid. I think Pterodactyl is just a solid card in any list. Dispel is pretty powerful, just being able to deal with anything. Let's check the matches, see if my match is ready. No, we're waiting on 2 entire other matches to finish. So we got a ways to wait, unfortunately. We might just play some games while we wait. Oh, and the big win con of this I didn't even talk about is the Sea Dragon. So this guy, you discard 1 contraband of each faction, so cards that don't belong to your faction. You gain +1/+1 and a unique bonus for each. And this bonus is specific to the card type you delete, so Druid cards give you Berserk, which is the most important card. Viking cards give you Chain Lightning. What else do we have? Fire. Warlocks give you Overwhelm. Ninjas give Shroud, so double movement, can pass through units. And Necromancers gives a Last Will effect. I haven't tested this one a lot, but it gave me once a Last Will effect that dealt 1 damage to all enemies. I'm not sure if that's consistent or it gives like a random Last Will effect. But yeah, those are basically the ones. So I'm always looking for a Druid card. That's the most important one. Overwhelm is pretty solid too, especially if you're playing into tombs. Overwhelm lets you deal overkill damage, randomly split among enemies. The other ones don't really matter that much. Chain Lightning can sometimes be useful. Shroud can also sometimes be useful, but the thing is, if you have Berserk, Shroud doesn't matter that much because it's just gonna auto attack the closest unit. So Shroud doesn't really do that much unless you're on your opponent's on an empty board. Yeah. There's a lot of cards like Elephant in here and the Spitefish, which do things when they take damage. So these pair really nicely with the Burning Sun. They're also just really solid cards on their own. Like, you don't even need to combo with them. Just really solid cards on their own. And then I've got 2 Strength of Wills to pair with those high life creatures, Paladin included. Pairs really nicely with Strength of Will. Even the Southport Slayer, I put a 1 of in here for extra removal. The issue in this game is there's like very little consistency, right? We only get 2 copies max in a deck. So for those of you who've played Faeria before, you're used to the 3 cards decks, 30 cards max. It's reasonably consistent in Faeria, but this game is like all of that's thrown out the window. So I tried to include as much consistency as possible. We've got Verdicts as a kill spell, and then the one of Southport Slayer is meant to kind of fill that role as well, but just add a little bit more consistency. So we've got 3 kill spells in the deck, essentially. I mean, this thing's a lot harder to trigger, but it's something. Sometimes Pterodactyl counts as a kill, in a sense, because you can delete buffs with this. And the rest of the list is just filled with solid damage. And a lot of contraband generation, too, for the our win con here. Alright, not muted this time. We are starting the next tournament match against Vicious Val. This is in the losers bracket. And we're not facing Ragnar, so good. Good first RNG here. I held on to the mugging. Mugging has always felt like a solid keeper. Nice cheap removal tool in the early game. Top deck the Spitefish, which is very good with the tempo medal, I think. We'll play this into the Spitefish into the 1/1 first, and then we can curve into Infestation next turn. Penguin. Baptism. Okay, so our opponent's doing freeze, overwhelm things, probably. Plays out one of their win cons. Just lets me eat it if I want it. Let's see, I could go Burning Sun, Mugging, or we just go Baptism. Baptism Bandit looks fine. Revenger. Guess we'll play this guy first. Oh wow, we got the card, huh? So this is the card that our opponent is most likely playing, which gives Overwhelm to a unit. Wow, really? Playing everything in range, huh? I mean, sure. If you want to play everything in trade range, I'll take them. I guess we'll steal that card as well, I don't know. I don't have too many cards in hand. Is there a more efficient way of dealing with this? Not really. Guess we just take him? I think I'm gonna overdraw though. You're giving me too many cards. Stop it. This guy was pretty small. I could have ended up just playing a smaller thing. Well, I don't want to play into freeze stuff, I guess. Yeah, I don't have much choice. I guess I could Burning Sun here, just to save hand space. Wait, let's see. I played 2 cards here, right? We go down to 7, 8, and 8. Oh, whatever, let's Mugging. Oh, what a top deck! Oh, crazy. Wow. That was an insane top deck. Right, we weren't gonna overdraw there, actually. I miscounted the first time. But getting the 1-drop to play there, super solid. Actually, this is a 2-2, which is a really stupid card. So, really want to get my Infestation going soon. We might pop that here. Infestation into a 2-drop, looking a little bit awkward, but I guess we just play a Peasant. Peasant? I mean, I could just play the War Elephant, I guess. Yeah, let's just go Elephant, actually. It's gonna be a little bit awkward playing Rats. I don't want to particularly play Peasant when I've got this hand size. Wyvern Rider, though, next turn. That's super solid. Okay, so this card's very scary. Your units deal double damage to frostbitten targets. And then paired with this guy especially. And yep, that's gonna be a insta-kill. Okay. Do we have a verdict? No. Like, I might just die in one shot to this thing. Plus Overwhelm. Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3 damage just in hand. 4 with this guy. Right, I could just freeze him with the Wyvern, though. That's probably the better play overall. Draw a Last Will unit. I guess. I don't think do I have Last Will? No, I don't. That's okay. Wyvern Rider. And this thing just sacks itself to freeze the penguin. And then we're probably okay. I don't want to play into AoE freeze, so probably just move him here. There's one AoE freeze card that makes you target a unit and then it deals 2 damage to everything within 1 range. So we probably don't want to step to this space. Frostbite. Oh wow. Cannons top deck, please? Verdict will do. I'll accept a verdict. So we've killed one Berserker, 2 Penguins, there's one more Berserker as a win con still coming. Hopefully not Ragnar, but we'll see. Can I save my Tutu in any way? Probably not. Like, is there ever Burning Sun plays coming here? I don't think that does anything. Yeah, we'll just go for Verdict. And then 3 drop into 2? Let's see, I could Burning Sun, Infestation, could Berserker. Alright, that kills that though. 3, 4, 5. Let's play this. Oh, something about this game too. When you play cards, you get some time bank back, which is super cool. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's a big boy. Cannons! Where were you last turn? It's not the best cannons. I have to invest Burning Sun as well, and then I'm on an awkward 2. I mean, board clear into Peasant isn't awful. I'd like something better, but... Let's see, if I go double Burning Sun, I don't have a kill either. Ah, that 4 HP is super awkward. Don't think I can let him hit me for 8, though. I don't want to play this and then he plays another Beastmaster, though. What if I just play a Guardian? Yeah, what if I actually ignore the cannons here? We just play a Guardian? Because this he has to deal with still. And then we'll either play Rats or Con Artist into another Peasant. Let's do Rats. Let's do Con Artist. Just because I don't want to play into AoE super hard. But the Guardian's actually a pretty clean answer here, I think. It's not clean, but it's an answer that saves my cannons, because I really want to save this for the second Beastmaster that comes. So that's gonna be too much Swarm. Valkyrie. Oh! Wait, I didn't even realize that resurrects like all the good cards. Wow, solid. Well, I guess we saved our cannons for a good reason then. Cannons into Burning Sun here is huge now. Wow, I didn't even think about this combo. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Okay. Well, bye. Dead. And we'll follow up with Rats. Penguin's pretty useless for us, unfortunately. Unless we can top deck a card. Wow, really? Okay, well there's the second Beastmaster popping down. Oh. Big. Okay, we might end up losing here. That's unfortunate. Have kind of a bricked hand here. We can just preemptively play Mugging maybe and see if we draw anything. Northwood Bear. I could play this into Burning Sun. That's kind of silly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It does work. Too bad we can't play Northwood Bear plus like Strength of Will or something. Yeah, we'll just do this. Burning Sun and then Penguin to block, I guess. So this thing has Berserk when he's damaged, so we get to launch the 3-3. And then he dies, but hopefully we top deck something next turn. Our opponent's beating us in hand size, unfortunately, so this is going to be really tough. Did not draw my hand refill cards. Paladin. Need to play out of range of the 5-8. That's fine. Yeah, and if this doesn't get damaged, we have a kill, but only if. And if we body block, he just value trades with a 2-2, but that's okay. Okay. This will be an acceptable loss, though. I will accept losing to not Ragnar. Cool combo to see with the Valkyrie. I like it. Yeah, pretty well dead here. With the Berserker on board as well. Like, two big boys. I don't know. Not gonna be able to deal with that. Just with a single Paladin. Blocks the 4-4 even. Gives it armor. Yeah, so the Con Artist is unfortunate. Sometimes it does give useful items. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much over. This thing's gonna overwhelm stuff. All he needs is a freeze spell, and oh, he just has to freeze the 7-2. Deals double overwhelm damage, and then I'm pretty well dead. Yeah, so 18. Yeah, that's GG. Fantastic. Well, cool lists. And we're gonna get knocked out of the tournament for this one. But, yeah. The non-Ragnar lists were fun matchups, so I'll give it that. So, maybe we'll just cheer on Summerflame, and hopefully he can make it to the end. Summer is playing a Ragnar list, so I wouldn't doubt it if he made it to finals. Quite a big turnout from this tournament. Really exciting to see. I'm super disappointed, though, in the devs for not nerfing the Ragnar. I know a lot of people that I was talking to just decided not to join because they're like, yeah, it's just going to be filled with Ragnar. Why should I even join? But we only faced Ragnar, what, a third of those matches? So, hey, we got lucky. We got lucky. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everyone. That's going to be it for me today. Maybe I'll stream something else today. I'm not sure. We'll see. But see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.